Okay guys, next topic, reversal of impairment loss guys. It's also very important topic for our exam. What is the topic? Reversal of impairment loss. So when this concept will get arise? So basically, when the impairment loss will get arise, if the carrying amount of asset is, tell me, if the carrying amount of asset is less than, more than recoverable amount, correct? If the carrying amount of asset is more than recoverable amount, then the difference we can call it as a impairment loss, correct or not? If this is happened in first year, assume that if it is happened in first year, we got an impairment loss. Let's take an example briefly and then we'll go elaborate. Wait for that. Okay guys, this is year 1, carrying amount is 10 lakhs, recoverable amount is 9 lakhs. This 1 lakh is called impairment loss, correct or not? Yes, this is impairment loss. Suppose coming to next year, second year, this is first year, coming to second year, what is the carrying amount here? 9 lakhs, correct or not? So because this impairment loss also should be reduced from this carrying amount, then we will get revised carrying amount. How much here? Revised carrying amount equal to 9 lakhs. Yes or no? Yes, 9 lakhs. Then carrying amount for next year is 9 lakhs. Assume that there is no depreciation. And the recoverable amount is 9.5 lakhs. See, in this case, the carrying amount is less than recoverable amount. In this case, generally, if this is the first year, there is no impairment loss and there is no concept of impairment gain also. See, if the carrying amount is more than recoverable amount, then only impairment loss concept will get into picture. Correct or not? Yes, obviously. In this case, the carrying amount is less than recoverable amount. So then what we need to do? Basically, we need to ignore this, correct or not? Yes, but in previous years, not only previous year, previous years, if we charge any impairment loss, we have any impairment loss, that impairment loss should be reversed. That should be reversed in this. In this case, the concept of reversal of impairment loss comes in. Which case, sir? Previously, we must have an impairment loss. In next year's, okay, our carrying amount should be less than the recoverable amount. Then we need to reverse the impairment loss. Then how much amount of impairment loss we need to reverse? We need to just write here. Please read the point. If impairment loss recognized on asset in earlier years can be reversed if on the date of reversal, its carrying amount is less than recoverable amount. Yes, we already discussed that one only. You understood? If impairment loss recognized in previous years, that should be reversed. It can be reversed if only if the date on which date, sir? On the date of reversal, its carrying amount should be less than recoverable amount. Then only you need to reverse. Otherwise, don't reverse. Carrying amount should be less than recoverable amount. Then only you need to reverse. Otherwise, don't reverse. See how to calculate and what is the steps we have. Let us discuss. Have a material also, right? Updated one, right? Updated. Yeah. See the step number 1. What is the step number 1, guys? Calculate carrying amount of asset on the date of reversal. You want to reverse today? Yes, please calculate the carrying amount. But basically year ending only I'm talking about. I'm talking about year ending. Okay. So this year end you want to reverse it. So please calculate the carrying amount first of all. Please calculate the carrying amount. Step number 2. Calculate carrying amount of which asset should be shown after reversal of impairment loss. For that we have lower of A and B. What is the point he's saying? Second point, calculate carrying amount of asset should be shown after reversal. After reversal of impairment loss, what should be the carrying amount? So for that we have two options, whichever is lower. What is the point? Recoverable amount of asset on the date of reversal. Please calculate the recoverable amount on the date of reversal, and carrying amount of asset on which date of reversal of impairment loss if the asset were never gets impaired. This is very important, sir. This sentence is very important. We have a lot of importance for this sentence also. See, carrying amount of asset on the date of reversal. So today you want reversal, so please calculate the carrying amount if this asset were never impaired, which means if you did not calculate, if you did not consider the impairment loss in previous years, then what should be the carrying amount as of now? That you need to calculate. Understood or not? Previous years you already calculated the impairment loss, right? If you have not calculated the impairment loss, what should be the carrying amount? That is the point is saying. Understood or not? No, you will not understood. Not understood. Okay. Coming to example. See the example, guys. What is the carrying amount here? Yeah, what is the carrying amount here? 100. What is the recoverable amount here? 90. What is the impairment loss? 10. Clear? What is the journal entry for impairment loss? Impairment loss to asset, P&L to impairment loss. Correct or not? Yes, two entries. So here, first entry, impairment loss to asset. Asset value will get decreased. Correct or not? Now, what is the revised carrying amount, guys? We already discussed this. What is revised carrying amount? Recoverable amount should be the revised carrying amount. Obviously, say yes or no. Yes. How much? 90. That is the revised carrying amount. This is the year ending values. Correct or not? Yes or no? Understood or not? Carrying amount is 100, recoverable amount is 90, impairment loss is 10. Then what is the revised carrying amount here? What is the formula, sir? Carrying a cost minus depreciation minus impairment loss. Correct or not? So we all assume that there is no depreciation. Assume that there is no depreciation. Then we need to reduce the impairment loss also. How much? 90 is the revised carrying. Here or not? This is the first year. Everyone knows about it. Okay. Coming to second year. What is the carrying amount? Yes, obviously 90 only. Yes, obviously 90 only. Basically, in last year, my expectation, sir, what is the recoverable amount meaning? Fair value less cost to sell or value is whichever is higher. Obviously, this is the estimated value only. Correct or not? Obviously, estimation. In second year, my estimation goes wrong. What is the recoverable amount in second year? 105. Previous years, what is the recoverable amount? 90 only. In second year, recoverable amount is 105. Based on the conditions, the recoverable amount is 105. So now the estimation is going increased. Correct or not? In previous year, 90 only. Now it is 105. See the condition satisfied or not? In previous year, we already recognized impairment loss. Yes, condition number 1. Condition 2. What is the condition 2, sir? You want reverse? So please, on that date, the carrying amount should be less than recoverable amount. Correct or not? Yes, please check that. Carrying amount 90, recoverable amount is 105. Second condition also satisfied. Carrying amount should be less than recoverable amount. Yes, second condition also satisfied. Then you can reverse. How much? See, first of all, we need to calculate the steps. Please go through the steps. See, one more point is there in that question. Here, there is no impairment loss. But in previous year, we have recognized impairment loss. Now the estimation goes wrong. Same sentence what we have discussed. Now reverse the impairment loss. Obviously, we need to reverse the impairment loss. How much? That's my question. Okay. Coming to first point. What is the first point here? Calculate the carrying amount on the date of reversal. So today, what is the carrying amount? What is the carrying amount second year? Second year ending carrying amount how much, sir? 90 only. Correct or not? So assume that there is no depreciation. I am saying there is no depreciation in this example. Okay. See. So the carrying amount is 90 only. Correct or not? Obviously, yes. Carrying amount is 90. Step number 2. What is the step number 2? Please tell me. Recoverable amount on the date of reversal. Second point, carrying amount of the asset if the asset were never impaired. If the asset were never impaired. So please tell me anyone. By using this example, what is the carrying amount if the asset will not never get impaired? Even how much? 100? Yes, very good guys. See, what's the carrying amount in first year? 100. 100 or not? Yes. So assume that there is no depreciation. Depreciation also 0. So carrying amount equal to 100. So we have reduced the impairment loss here. That's why the carrying amount becomes 90. Correct or not? If you did not reduce that impairment loss, what is the carrying amount on this date? 100 only. Yes or no? Yes, 100 guys. Obviously 100 only. Yes, carrying amount of the asset if there is no impairment. What is the carrying amount? 100 only. There is no depreciation. Assume that every time I am saying. Please assume that. Okay. So if there is nothing but if there is no impairment loss recognition, then what should be the carrying amount? 100 only. Yes, 100 only. What is the recoverable amount today? 105. Recovery is lower. How much? 100. That is the second carrying amount of after reversal of impairment loss. Recovery is what is that? Reversal of recoverable amount on the date of reversal. Carrying amount if the asset were never get impaired, whichever is how much here? 100. Step number 3. What is step number 3? Step 2 minus step 1. Correct or not? Step 2 minus step 1. So what is the step 2 value? 100. Step 1 value 90. Therefore, reversal amount equal to how much, sir? 10 rupees. And what is the second point? Carrying amount. What is the first? Sorry. Yes. What is the step number 2 value? We got 100. Step number 1 value 90. Then the difference is 10. Correct or not? Reversal amount equal to 100 minus 90, 10. In case of a reversal, what is the entry, sir? Asset value will get increased, right? Because of impairment loss, asset value will get decreased. Then impairment loss reversal means asset value will get increased, obviously. So asset account debit to impairment loss reversal. It's a gain, nothing but impairment loss is a loss. Impairment loss reversal should be the gain. Means loss should be decreased. Correct or not? This impairment loss reversal should be transferred to, generally it should be transferred to P&L. P&L or not? Yes, P&L. But see the point. If we have any, sir, we already discussed at this point. In case of impairment loss, okay, general impairment loss should be transferred to P&L. But in case if we have any revaluation surplus in previous years, okay, that impairment loss should be adjusted to revaluation surplus. This point we already discussed, correct or not? Same point here also applicable. In case of impairment loss also, okay, impairment loss also, we should adjust to revaluation surplus. Nothing but. Okay, now understood or not? Which means in case of impairment loss, if you have adjusted anything to revaluation surplus, that revaluation surplus should be reversed here. Understood or not? See guys, impairment loss, right, as you entry, generally P&L to impairment loss, right? First impairment loss to asset, P&L to impairment loss. So I am taking revaluation surplus to impairment loss 100 because I already have a revaluation surplus. Now whatever the amount used for the adjustment of impairment loss, that amount should be reversed here. How much amount used to revaluation surplus here? 100. That should be reversed here. That's it. Understood or not? Sir, no, yeah. That is the point. Okay. That's why we have written this revaluation surplus. Is that clear? This is the concept of reversal of impairment. Okay. Please note down this. Please note down this, guys. The steps is not required, right? Because in material, right? What is the step number for reversal carrying amount equal to carrying amount before reversal plus reversal amount? Reversal amount how much here? 10. Correct or not? That should be the revisor carrying. Please note down. Okay. No issue. Please note down, guys. Note down this concept as well as example also. Please note down fast. Giving 1 minute time. Pause the video. In this example, there is no depreciation, right? In next example, we will discuss with depreciation. Please pause the video. In for watching this video recording classes. Okay, from 1st April, we are going to start business valuation classes also. Guys, business valuation classes as well as SCM classes. Okay, so from April 1st or April 2nd, I think so. So regularly classes will be conducted. Okay, so coming to next example. So you can write, please. Okay. So example 2, cost of PP. What is the cost of PP here? 1 lakh. Please just listen the example. You can write later. Okay. On 1/4/2018, what is the cost of PP? How much? 1 lakh. Life is how much? 10 years. Okay. Next, value in use on 31st March 2020. How much? 65,000. Fair value less cost to sell. How much? Fair value less cost to sell. How much? 72,000. Correct or not? Yes. Calculate impairment loss and depreciation. This is the question. This is very simple question, guys. This is very simple question. So cost of PP how much? 1 lakh. Life is 10 years. Value in use how much? 65,000. Fair value less cost to sell. How much? Fair value less cost to sell how much? 72,000. See, if you observe the question, the cost of PP given on 1/4/2018, but the value in use and fair value less cost to sell given on the date 31st March 2020, which means they have revalued the asset on 31st March 2020 only. Sir, when the asset got, when the entity will calculate the recoverable amount? When there is a significant changes in the market, correct or not? So we should have some external or internal indicators. Then only we need to calculate the recoverable amount. Then only we will calculate the impairment loss, correct or not? Yes. So for calculating recoverable amount, what is the formula? Value in use or fair value less cost to sell, whichever is higher. So here what is the recoverable amount here? 65,000 or 72, whichever is higher. How much? 72,000. That is what is that, sir? Recoverable amount. So we have recoverable amount on 31st March 2020. Now I want carrying amount. Yes or no? So we have a cost of PP on 1/4/2018. So please calculate the carrying amount on 31st March 2020. 31st March 2020, please calculate the carrying amount. Cost is 1 lakh, life is 10 years. How many years? 10 years. Okay, from 18 to 31st March 2020. 19, 20. 2 years or not? Yes or no? Each year, what is the depreciation? 1 lakh divided by 10 years. How much? Depreciation is 10,000. For 2 years, how much depreciation? 20,000. Then what is the carrying amount on 31st March 2020? 80,000. Clear? This is very clear. So carrying amount equal to how much, sir? 1 lakh minus 20,000. 80,000. Then what is the recoverable amount here? Recoverable amount equal to 72,000. We already calculated 65,000 or 72,000, whichever is higher. 72,000. Then what is impairment loss? 8,000 is the impairment loss. 8,000 is the impairment loss. Clear? Okay. Then what is the revised carrying amount? 72,000. Recoverable amount should be the revised carrying amount. Correct or not? Yes. So from that year we need to calculate depreciation on which value? 72,000 only. Obviously the carrying amount is 72,000. We need to calculate depreciation on 72,000 only. What is the depreciation from that year? From 2020-21, what is the depreciation? We have completed 2 years already, right? So balance years is 8 years. Then what is the depreciation for each year? 9,000 per annum. Correct or not? Yes. This is the normal case. Now I'm going to next case. See, on 31st March 2023, which means after how many years? 3 years. 21, 22, 23. How many years? 3 years. After 3 years, again I have calculated the recoverable amount, because when we will calculate the recoverable amount, when there is the changes in the market. Okay, so in market there are having a lot of changes, so that's why I have calculated the recoverable amount on that date. Recoverable amount equal to 60,000, that is given in the question. Next, calculate the reversal of impairment loss. That is the question. Correct or not? Till now we have discussed the general scenario. Okay, so coming to impairment loss concept. So you already know the steps, right? Can you please repeat? First of all, we need to calculate what is the step number 1. In case of impairment loss, carrying amount on the date of reversal. Correct or not? Step number 1 is the step number 1. Please repeat that. Carrying amount of asset on the date of reversal. So please calculate the carrying amount on 31st March 2023. Everyone. Everyone please calculate the carrying amount on 31st March 2023. Sir, the carrying amount on 31st March 2020, how much? 72,000, right? Say yes or no? 72,000 only. After impairment loss, 31st March 2020, the carrying amount is 72,000. So please calculate 3 years depreciation, because recoverable amount given on 31st March 2023. Please calculate depreciation for 3 years. How much? 9,000 into 3 years. How much? 27,000. Then what is the carrying amount? 72,000 minus 27,000. How much? 45,000. This is the carrying amount on 31st March 23. On this date, we have already recoverable amount is given in the question. How much? 60,000. Correct or not? 60,000. Okay. So step number 1 is done. What is the step number 1? Carrying amount of the asset on the date of reversal. How much? 45,000. Clear. Step number 2. What is the step number 2? Whichever is lower. Recoverable amount of asset on the date of reversal. How much? 60,000 given in the question. Correct or not? Say yes or no. Now please calculate. Please calculate. What is the step? Point number 2. What is the B point? What is the B point, guys? Carrying amount of the asset, if the asset were never get impaired. Anyone please tell me? If the impairment loss does not recognize in previous years, then what should be the carrying amount on this date? Understood my question? Same case, sir. We already discussed one example also. Please calculate, everyone. We have a cost of rupees 1 lakh, right? Cost of rupees 1 lakh. How many years till now completed? Till now, how many years completed? From 18 to 31st March 23, how many years? 5 years. Without calculating impairment loss, what is the carrying amount on this date? Without calculating impairment loss, what should be the carrying amount on 31st March 23? How much? 5 years depreciation, right? 1 lakh divided by 10. How much? 10,000 is the depreciation per each year. How many years completed? 5 years. Then what should be the carrying amount? How much? 50,000. Correct or not? Cost equal to 1 lakh. Depreciation for 5 years. How much? 50,000. Please understood the point clearly. If there is no impairment done in previous years, then what should be the carrying amount? How much? 50,000. So 50,000 or 60,000, whichever is lower. How much? 50,000. So then what is the step number 3? Step 2 minus step 1. So step 2 how much? 50,000. Step 1 45,000. Then 5,000 should be reversed. 5,000 only should be reversed. What is impairment loss we have recognized previously? Total impairment loss how much? 8,000, right? But we did not reverse the total 8,000 impairment loss. Correct or not? So please follow this. This is very important for examination point of view. Okay. So how much we need to reverse? 5,000. When we are recognizing the impairment loss, asset value will get decreases. When we are reversing the impairment loss, asset value will get increases. Correct or not? When we are recognizing the impairment loss, asset value will get decreases. When we are reversing impairment loss, asset value will get increases. Then what is the entry? We already discussed PPE or asset account debit to impairment loss reversal account. How much? 5,000. This 5,000 should be added to the value of asset. Okay. So what is the carrying amount on 31st March 23? What is the carrying amount? 45,000. Correct? This is the 45,000. This is the current. Current carrying amount is 45 only. So now add that reversal amount. That is the revised carrying amount. That is 50,000. That's it. So under reversal of impairment loss, we have discussed two problems. One is without depreciation. Second example is with depreciation. Okay, now so this is more than enough for our exam. If examiner asks any question from reversal of impairment loss, so he will ask question number 2. Okay, please practice this. So please note down. Okay, who are watching the classes, please pause the video. Please pause the video. So please pause the video. Okay, please pause the video and then note down. Okay. So with this topic, we are done with the impairment loss. We are done with impairment loss. So we have one and only concept is pending, that is this is also CA final level, impairment loss allocation to parent and NCI. What is parent? Parent means parent company, holding company. NCI means non-controlling interest or minority interest. So this concept we will discuss after completion of Ind AS 103. This is very important, sir. So this concept is very important in CA final level also. So that's why. So till now they haven't asked in our examination. So we may expect this question. So that's why we need to discuss. We have notes also. But if we discuss right now, you will not understanding anything. So after discussion of Ind AS 103 only, we can easily understand this concept. Okay. So this is completely about Ind AS. What is that? 36. Okay. So we are done with questions also. So no question is pending, right? Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Additional problem number 1. Yeah. So please do homework this problem number 1. This is the basic question only, guys. Just you need to calculate the impairment loss, carrying amount, blah blah blah. So this is basic question only. So you need to solve this question. So answer is given in the question bank only. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.